Vectors which are perpendicular to each other. Perpendicular vectors. Suppose you are taking two vectors. First one is this, and second one is this. These two vectors are perpendicular to each other. I represent this vector as x and this vector as y. The angle between these two is 90 degrees. We calculate the dot product of these two vectors, x vector dot y vector. You know, the x vector dot y vector is equals to xy cos theta, and in this example, this is cos 90. What is the numerical value of cos 90? It's 0. So the whole thing will become 0. So here we can see if two vectors are perpendicular to each other, then their dot product becomes 0.
Wait, if two vectors
Are perpendicular to each other, like in this example, then their dot product will be equal to 0. Okay?
wait, I'm writing this down. If two vectors are
Let me complete it, then you can note it down. We take a practical example, an example from our day-to-day life. There is a ball or a sphere, football, whatever you wish, you can consider it. If the ball is free to move, its displacement will be in this direction, either upward or downward, but it will move on the horizontal plane. So let us assume that it is moving. It is free to move in this front direction. Suppose you come and you put your foot on this ball like this. Will the ball move or not?
yes.
You are putting your foot on this ball like this, or you are putting a weight on this ball like this. Will it move? It will only move if you kick it. If you put your foot on this, will it move? No. So you see, what is the angle between the force and the displacement in this case? 90. If I practically ask that you come and put your foot on this ball, have you done some work? No, you have not done any work, because work is only considered to be done when you make some displacement. No displacement is made, so no work is done. Okay?
Yeah.
So practically you have done no work. But if you want to calculate this thing numerically using vector law, F vector dot D vector is equals to work. This is Ft cos theta, that is 90. The formula will give you the exact value, that is 0. So practically you can see your work done is 0, and theoretically you can see your work done is also 0. Okay or not?
Yeah.
Okay. You can note it down, whatever you wish now.
Can you just go? Yeah, if two vectors are perpendicular to each other, then x, y, or whatever they are, a, b, whatever, they equals to 0. Okay, got it.
Okay. So if you look at the question, given in the book, what it says,
Which question?
Question number 2 part first.
Okay.
You see, it says that the two vectors are perpendicular to each other. Find value of t. In part A, it is question number 2, part A.
Yeah.
It says the first vector is E3, E3, and
And the other one is 1 minus 2.
second vector is 1 minus 2. So the dot product of these two is should be 0 because the vectors are given as
Perpendicular.
0. So when we multiply t with 1, we get t, and we multiply 3 with minus 2, we get minus 6 with 0. Then t is equals to 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you can see all the examples in question number 2 are quite similar. Because of calculation, we should do t part.